These days, I go to social media, it is flooded with discussions around GenAI. I attend a get-together, people there talk about GenAI. I go to a meeting, the meetings are full of discussions around GenAI, specifically Chat GPT. Even you and I are talking about GenAI right now because many believe GenAI is the cool new kid on the block. But is generative AI really new? Let us talk about that today. In one of the previous videos, we talked about generative AI and tried to bust some myths around this topic, where we talked about the fact that Gen AI is nothing new. So today, let us expand on that and try to take some examples of applications that are built on GenAI you may be using, but you may or may not know that they are built on GenAI. But before talking about recent examples, let us try to go back to the 20th century. Yes, I'm talking about 20th century because GenAI is that old. The most popular GenAI model undoubtedly is Chat GPT. In fact, GenAI became popular through Chat GPT. But what if I tell you that Chat GPT has a grandfather and he was born in 1966? Yes, ChatGPT has a grandparent, and again, whether you call grandfather or grandmother, he or she was born in 1966. Another example from the past century, in 1997, IBM's computer I believe it's called Deep Blue, that beat the world's chess champion, and that is generative AI. Yes, the models used back in the 20th century are different compared to today's deep learning models that learn from large sets of data. For example, in 1997, IBM's Deep Blue used a model called brute force, which is more trial and error. Regardless, you can put that all in the category of Gen AI because by definition, generative AI is computer generating something that it has not seen before, which was the case both in the case of 1966, grandparent of ChatGPT, as well as 1997, the computer chess game. But even if we come to generative AI as it works today in applications like ChatGPT, that is not new either. For example, ChatGPT has an older sister, and if you have an iPhone, you probably know her. She lives on the iPhone and her name is Siri. When was Siri born? Siri was born in 2011. So if you look at today, I'm recording this video in 2024. So a Gen AI application that we all have been using, if you are using an iPhone, it has been in existence for 13 years, since 2011. Then you have Cortana, you have Amazon Alexa. These are all Gen AI applications. But if you want to go even further, have you ever used Google Translate? That is a Gen AI model. And you know when Google Translate was born? 2006. So it is actually 18 years old right now. So Gen AI is nothing new. It has been in existence for quite some time. Some other examples of Gen AI. For example, you're writing an email. Email will propose some text for you. That has been around for quite some time. You go to, if you're in a chat window, it'll give you some emoji recommendations. That is Gen AI. Another very popular or infamous phenomena that you might have heard about called deep fake. This term started becoming popular in around 2017. All deep fakes are generative AI models. Another popular application you might have used, Maps. Maps actually, if you want to go somewhere on a Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, it will predict the traffic patterns at that time based upon past traffic information. That is generative AI. So generative AI, I can give you many more examples, but my point is generative AI has been in existence for quite some time. It just became popular, super popular through ChatGPT. Again, call ChatGPT the biggest PR for generative AI. The Gen AI we are experiencing today is very primitive. All you have to do is look at all the investments that are going into Gen AI and what those investments will produce in the future. So the Gen AI is going to amaze you more and more and more in the future. So buckle up and get ready for it. It is going to do wonders. Trust me. Gen AI is going to do wonders in the future.